Okay, so today we're going to make some Orecchiette con Pomodoro e Pecorino. First, we're going to start out with a cup of semolina flour, some salt. We'll take our flour, make a little pile, put a grater in the middle. This is not an egg pasta, so we're just going to use warm water. Do not use cold water. We don't need to refrigerate anything yet. Take about a half a cup of warm water, pour it into your crater very gently, not to collapse the walls of your crater. We're going to add a pinch of salt. Kosher salt's usually the best. We're going to just add the flour into the center of the crater. Take our rubber scraper. I use a rubber scraper so I don't damage my countertop. You can use a metal scraper on a wood surface, work well too. So mix it together, chopping it. It seems a little dry at this point, but once you start forming it into a ball of dough, it's going to become nice and elastic and easy to work with. The semolina flour is a little grainy, so you might have to knead it a little more than using a sifted all-purpose flour. Just keep kneading all the air bubbles out of it. You want to make it nice and stretchy and elastic so you can work with it to make your orecchiette. Just keep kneading it. I deleted some of this video just to keep the length down, but you're probably going to have to do this for about 4 or 5 minutes. Keep dusting your surface. Don't be afraid to use too much flour to dust your surface. When the dough's sticky, that's the dough telling you that it needs more flour. So just dust it on your surface, absorb it while you're rolling it out. If it's too dry and it's not forming a nice ball, you can add a little bit of water to it. Sometimes I put a little, coat it with a little bit of olive oil. Makes it nice and easy and elastic to work with. We're gonna just keep rolling it. If you like the video, don't forget to follow me. It's on YouTube,
Yeah.
it's on Instagram, it's on Facebook. I could use the followers. And if you follow me, that means you're going to get the rest of my other
Yeah,
videos.
cherry tomato. I can put some heat in it if you want.
My wife was giving me little instructions of what she wanted in her sauce. We'll see later. It's not in
Put
the
some
recipe, but
cheese.
she had me add a little red pepper flakes. Likes it a little spicy. Just going to keep rolling out the dough. It still seems a little sticky, so we're going to add a little more semolina. After you've done this 5, 10, 15, 20 times, you know exactly how you want the consistency of your dough to be. So when you later on when you roll it under the knife, you know you have the right viscosity of your dough. So when you're done with the dough, you want to push it in with your finger in the middle and make sure it rebounds back. That's demonstrating the elasticity. Now we're going to cover it with some plastic wrap, no air, so it doesn't get dry. I'm going to refrigerate it for about half an hour. All right, so it's been refrigerated. We're going to cut it into 4 equal pieces. Set 3 aside. Take one piece and you're going to roll it into a rope about 12 millimeters in diameter. Nice thickness to make each piece the right size. See how it's elastic and it's stretchy and it's bouncing back when you pull it apart. That's the perfect consistency you want of your dough. Now this is the cool part. Just kind of roll it under your knife, and it's going to be kind of curly. So after you roll it, take your thumb and drag it through the uh, the dusting flour that you have on your board. It's going to make a nice little ear-shaped pasta. I used to watch my nonna do this 1,000 times. Mine are a little irregular, it's not store-bought pasta, it's handmade. So not each piece is going to look the same, but it was amazing how my nonna would just roll out hundreds of these little pieces, and they were almost identical. Um, after doing it for, I guess, 80, 85 years. That's how old she was when she taught me all these techniques. Hers were almost all identical, but they're a little different each one, but that's cool. It's just it's very unique. It's not store bought. It's not made by a machine. Like when you buy it at the store, sometimes you go to a restaurant, those are made by machines. So they're all identical. So each one of these pieces is going to be unique. That's going to. All right, so we're finished doing it. I should have counted how many pieces that makes, but it makes enough for about four regular size servings. So now you want to get your pot of water, get it boiling, give it a good dose of kosher salt, coarse salt. Get that going while we're making the sauce. A couple tablespoons of olive oil in the pan. Get the burner going. Get it nice and hot before you add your garlic. We're gonna add our garlic. More or less, three cloves is about an average, amount of flavor that you want in your pasta. But if you want more, add more. If you don't like garlic, don't add any at all. About a half an onion, usually a small to medium onion's enough. It adds a little earthy vegetable flavor to your sauce. We're going to saute this till the onions are clear. Don't burn the garlic. It's going to lose all the flavor. Once that gets the onions are clear or translucent, we're going to toss in the tomatoes. We're going to slice all the tomatoes in half. It's about a pack and a half of tomatoes that you buy at the store. So it's about 18 ounces. Each pack, I think, is about 12 ounces. So about a pack and a half. If you want more sauce, add more tomatoes. If you want less sauce, add less tomatoes. By now, the water's boiling probably pretty good. You want to throw your pasta in the water. Only takes a minute or two. As soon as they float, take them out. Salt, pepper to your flavor, however you like it. I think while I was doing this video, my wife wanted it a little spicy, so I tossed some red pepper flakes in there for her. She add your tomatoes. They're already cut in half. You want to cut them in half so you get the juice out of it while you're cooking them. If you don't cut them in half, the pulp and the juice of the tomato gets released from the heat.
I'm just going to have some soda.
And it makes your sauce. Later, we're going to add some pasta water
that sounds good.
To make it a little thinner. And it's cool how it starts in the pasta water. It's thin at first, and then it gets thickened up. I think I forgot to put the segment in here of adding cheese, but before you add the pasta, just slowly add your cheese and stir it with the pasta water. You'll see it become thick and creamy while you're stirring it. I think the pasta's ready. Now we're going to toss our pasta in there. That'll look good. Nice golden color. It's a shame you can't smell anything on a video. It smells so good. Cheese and the tomatoes and the onions and the garlic.
You want to make a little salad?
Yeah, that'd be good. Leave some without dressing. I want to use that Russian dressing I have.
And we're going to be making a salad while we're doing this.
Is that cool?
We're a team. We work together in the kitchen. Nice Sunday meals. Nice hot and steamy. You can hear it sizzling. We're going to get ready to start, give it a little stir. If you want to use a different kind of cheese, you can. I like Pecorino. If you want to do Parmesan, do Parmesan, Fontana, Grande Padano. Brie works good if you like it creamy sauce. Put some brie cheese in there.
Yeah.
I just like the Pecorino's got this super sharp flavor. I garnish this with oregano, fresh oregano I like. If you want basil, you can use a basil leaf or two. whatever your guests like. I just like the presentation of the little. Here's the pepper flakes. I like the presentation of the little green leaves that the oregano has, plus the flavor. Parsley's good if you
I'm
want.
just gonna put yours in a little.
Cilantro, if you
Okay.
like the cilantro flavor, you can always garnish it with a little cilantro. We're done, man. Add a little pasta water.
That enough?
Give it a couple minutes to thicken up. Now we're gonna get our plates out. Pasta on the plate. Then you can see it's nice and steamy and hot. Add your oregano and mangiamo. Enjoy. Don't forget.